Yo, welcome to Football Power Hour. Late, hold on. Is the sound working for real? For real? Or am I? Hold on. Whatever. No sound check. We're here. If the sound is not working, it is what it is. If it's working, superb, great. Let me just go to YouTube real quick. Just check. I hope the sound is good. Amazing, amazing. Well, here we are. Sorry I'm late. I was looking up Jude Bellingham's girlfriend. Anyway, we're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about Chido Obi Martin, by the way. Chido Obi Martin and how Man United should line up. Let me actually just sort of take a second. Big up Riley in the house. Big up to Will in the building. Shout out to you guys, man. Hope all is well and swell. But we haven't done this in a long time. Let's build a formation lineup. Riley, have you seen what's been going on about Jude Bellingham's girlfriend? You know what? Let me just basically just quickly talk about that one, and then we can talk football. Because the thing is, the internet has been going crazy the last couple of hours with people just sort of talking about Jude Bellingham and his very, very cute current girlfriend. I believe her name is Ashley or Ashlyn. Ashlyn something. But anyway, so let me show you. Let me show you really quickly because like there's a thread here that has been put together by Lady BB. That's her name on X. But big up Starlord in the building. Big up to Georgie in the house. Manchester United is playing today. Oh man, are you ready for pain? Starlord says, I just saw it. I just seen it. All right. Well, Starlord, here we go. We can tell other people about what it is, what's going on. Give them the scoop about Jude Bellingham and Ashlyn, as I said. So Ashlyn, this is how she looks. Mom is on her case, says Starlord. You already know. So this is the couple at hand. The couple that's setting the internet on fire right now. And you know what? Cute couple. They look good. They look happy together. So shout out to Jude. But the old internet has also just discovered that Bellingham's, cute girl has a profile or had a profile on a luxury prostitute website in Europe. That means like, the escorting job, if you know what I'm saying. So and also there's like unconfirmed rumors that suggest that she's actually 32 years of age instead of 27 years as like most people, as I think she has said. So there's like whatever, people are talking about her age, people are talking about her, but the main thing that when Starlord says mom's on her case, there's also like the history that she has. And everybody's got a history. Let's just preface it that way. But she has a history of A-listers, dating A-listers, starting with Michael B. Jordan. There's and if you know Michael B. Jordan, big up to Javid in the building. Starlord, I can't read that. I am not gonna read that. Matter of fact, that's borderline. Let's not go get too carried away with it. But like, you know what? I will. Here's the thing. These pictures of her, like when you're in the limelight like this, you're under a lot of scrutiny, right? And even when you're having a good time in a club, you dancing, you doing your thing, people are watching you. There's cameras, and this is, pretty much her with Michael B. Jordan. I'm not gonna show it for too long because I know Riley's here. That's her dancing, getting it on the dance floor, twerking, whatever, dancing with her man. But it's great. It's obvious, it's a night of fun. We love Michael B. Jordan. There we go. More pictures of them just like doing what two young adults would do when a night out, right? Nothing wrong with that. But then you're like, hold on, wait, that's Michael B. Jordan. But then these like, who else? LaMelo? What? Basketball player? Then you're like, wait, and who else? And then who else? Then you're like, hold on a second. To the point that somebody has made a 2-minute video compilation that will surprise you. I promise you, you will be surprised by this. Matter of fact, we're not gonna dwell on all of it, but you know what? Well, you too funny. Today's comments, I'm not reading them out, especially on this topic. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is like a compilation of, you know, uh, yeah, the A-listers that she has dated. Let's leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, that's her Instagram. Shout out to her and her Instagram and everything. All right. But wait, you see this picture? Look at that. That's really, isn't that Diddy's son? Tiger as well. Jamie Foxx. And is that our Brazilian brother Neymar? Wow. 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 That's how do you even, if you're Jude Bellingham's friend, how do you like tell Jude this? You're like, yo, bro, she's played a lot of league matches, man. She won, she's won titles. But the crazy thing is, like, this doesn't matter. It's like, it's her life. But at the same time, you're like, okay, but she's dating a lot of, it's just A-listers. She's trying all kinds of sports, entertainment, movies, everywhere. But at the end of the day, she can do what she wants. It's her life, whatever, right? But as a friend, if you're a friend to Jude Bellingham, bro, it's gotta be tough, you know? Cause like, how do you, like, you can tell that in love. Look at this. Look at this is Jude Bellingham and look at that. They got matching emojis, which is cute. Yeah, there was Lewis Hamilton in there, Will. Anyway, but look at them. It's them matching emojis on social media, which is great. And it's one of them things where you just feel sorry for uh, a person if Jude did not know, because for all we know, Jude Bellingham could have met her in a way that, we all, I'm not even gonna finish those words. You know what I'm saying? You're like, Jude, listen, man, I gotta break it down to you, man. Look, yeah, your girl, like, these, we saw she was on a website, blah blah blah, and he's like, bro, I know. Matter of fact, my bro, we met on the site. Anyway, well, my point is, anyway, let's leave them alone. Let's leave Jude Bellingham alone. So much, on the internet, people just talking about this, and yeah, saying she has more completed passes than Jude Bellingham, which is crazy. Crazy. Everybody got a pass, in my opinion. So yeah, we'll leave that right there and get back to football. Talking about Jude Bellingham, he's gotta be trembling now because Anthony's red card has been rescinded. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anthony Dos Santos will be playing versus Real Madrid on Saturday. And you know what? This is exciting because I was thinking, well, we're not going to do a watch along for this, but Real Betis versus Real Madrid, we will be there. We will be there for sure. And also, I think this will make a very interesting game just because of how what you call it, how La Liga is shaping up. The La Liga table right now is Barcelona is ahead of Real Madrid, but by goal difference. So it's a very, very, very important game for Real Betis because they need to make sure that Real Madrid, especially Carlo Ancelotti, what needs to make sure that he keeps his team going. He had a very good record last season and losing to only Atletico Madrid, if I remember correctly. And now, with his like tenure sort of like coming to an end, he wants to go make sure that I think he's got 2 more years left on his contract, if I'm not mistaken. But he needs to make sure that he does not let Barcelona win this. So this is how La Liga is looking, by the way. Yeah. 54 points for Barcelona, 54 points for Real Madrid. And Atletico is right behind as well, on 53. Watch Real Madrid fumble it and Atletico just, guys, Atletico Madrid is a force. I had mentioned this when Julian Alvarez went there. And just keep an eye on Atletico Madrid. Everybody looking at Hansi Flick ball. Everybody's looking at the fact that Mbappe's been added. Now he seems like he's back in scoring form. Like all the talk is just circulating around Barcelona and Real Madrid, and nobody's really focused on how Atletico Madrid is also looking really good. Only 2 losses. Atletico has actually lost the least games. Real Madrid has lost 3 and Barca 5. Starlord, we moved on from Jude, Leave Jude alone. Starlord, I can't now. I like knowing what I know now. The Jude Bellingham celebrations takes on a different meaning now. Hey man. let's get back to the show. So all right, I want to talk about today's lineup. Should Chido Obi Martin start? That's where we at. Roll intro VT. Let's get started, says Riley. What does that mean? Well, you too funny, bro. So let's go to the formation builder, because that's where I want to start this conversation. Before we even talk Cheeto, for me, it's like this is where I stand. We should be beating Ipswich. Ipswich is one of the punching bags of the Premier League this season. But if we start off horrible, we're gonna have a tough game. If we start the way we started versus Everton, it's gonna be really, really, really difficult. Let's, like Man United players, especially, like, you just never know what to expect. Because this season has just been a bunch of like surprise after surprise. You think, oh yeah, we should be doing all right. We should be beating this team, and then the guys don't turn up. And this is a Premier League, These teams have made it here by merit. Ipswich is going down, but last season they had a lot of momentum. Last season when they came in, they actually they were playing really good football, and we might give them the opportunity to just turn up at Old Trafford later on today. This is a real possibility, but I hope that we start off first of all with the right attitude, right mentality, and we don't underestimate Ipswich. They drew with Aston Villa 1-1, and Ipswich had a red card. The same Ipswich team that we're going to play today has actually drawn 2-2 with Fulham this year. So they could actually turn up if we don't turn up, if we don't do our work. For me, the most telling result is just February 15th, like about 10 days ago, 11 days ago, they drew 1-1 with Aston Villa, and it was Ollie Watkins who had and the thing, as I mentioned, they had a red card, but the red card came in the first half. So they played a whole 45 minutes plus about maybe 55 minutes of football, one man down versus Aston Villa, and they did not lose. So if we think that this Ipswich team, we should be, they're going to relegate. This is actually essentially battle of the championship clubs. One championship club and a wannabe championship club. This is what today's game is. It's not even El Midico. It's not teams that are mid-table. It's now what is almost becoming disrespect to mid-table teams for us to be, confidently say, we're a mid-table team right now. We are in a bad place this season, and it's just one of those things that I feel like we need to step up. As I said, start with the right mentality, right attitude, and we will actually win this game. So wanted to just look at the league table and look at where Ipswich, how many, I think they've only won 8 games. No, 3 games, matter of fact. What? 3 wins all Premier League season so far for Ipswich. Today cannot be the fourth. Hell no. 3 Premier League wins. Incredible. Matter of fact, you know what's funny? Before we got Ruben Amorim, we'll be playing Kieran McKenna. And Kieran McKenna is somebody that was in the list of favorites, or not favorites, but people being considered for the job. So, and I remember some people, we were having conversations, they were saying, well, we're to rebuild anyway. Let's just get Kieran McKenna. So, yeah, today, Ruben Amorim ball versus McKenna ball. We shall see how it'll fare out. So, yeah, let's do this. Let me share the link right now. Make sure you hit the like button, by the way. If you are just joining in, big up yourself. We are also, talking about people that, are Ipswich related. Delap is a striker that has been talked about a lot. Delap, you know, so we're gonna see what he's all about because he's only 20 years of age or something, or 22 years old, and he looks like the person that actually we need to make sure that we we don't let him go by himself. If we defend badly, Delap will smoke us. So let's actually look at his contribution in the Premier League. Not Rory, Liam Delap of Ipswich. Let's see. So if you're curious about his stats this season, he's somebody that I'm looking at an Ipswich team that's struggling, but Delap has had 25 Premier League appearances this season, and his stats are actually not too bad. 10 goals in the Premier League. Not too bad. 12 GA. Not too shabby. Interesting. Liam Delap. This is the type of striker we should be going for, Because he also plays right wing. Liam Rory Delap. What do you say? Not bad, in my opinion. So Rory's his dad, but Rory's his middle name too, Will. Rory is his middle name. So, but yeah, it's Liam Delap. But so anyway, so 12 GA is not a bad return at all in the Premier League for that matter. So I think because he's showing some life in a struggling Ipswich team, we have to invest in a striker like this. Why not? What are we waiting on? Big up to Starlord says I wouldn't touch. Oh, dude, Starlord, you nearly got me. Ay. All right. Back to the back to the conversation about Ipswich. So we need to make sure that we don't let Delap go, and also Omari Hutchinson, who was a former Chelsea player. Like I think he is somebody that is also could be dangerous, and could be looking to like make his name. So we have to make sure that we don't underestimate. Big up to Ikarem, by the way, saying it'll definitely be a tough game tonight for sure. And we gonna make it tough for ourselves as as we've been doing this season. I hope we don't do that. So yeah. So anyway, so yeah, this is the lineup that I am thinking here. I'm gonna go with look at this. Look at this guy. He came into the show and then he walked off. Anyway, O'Reilly is too funny. I wanted to show you guys this. Let me share screen right now. And yeah, so this is the lineup that I'm thinking. Obviously, Onana has to be in goal, first of all. That is a given. But before Onana, for me, the first name on the team sheet should be this. Dorgu. Ah, Dorgu is in there for sure. And then from there, Maguire has to be the pillar again. It's funny how Maguire has become such an important player, you know. This come what may, at the end of the season when we review every player's role, like it's and how they've like adjusted to Amarim. Because remember we had a lot of these conversations um before Ruben came that, oh, you know what? This player is gonna make it, this player is not gonna make it. But Maguire is having, of course he's made some mistakes, but he's one of the few people that him and Mazraoui that you can say, look, you guys are actually being suited by this system. And Mazraoui, I thought like he'd be better at right wing back, but it looks like right center back seems like a good fit for him right now. And in the absence of Alessandro Martinez, I actually have liked Lenny Yoro's contributions. Like I know he plays more on the right, but he feels like he's somebody that's very comfortable, you know. Or you know what I mean? He's the how do I even explain this? From everybody that's uncomfortable, he's the one that's the least comfortable. He's the one that's showing. You get what I'm trying to say, man. Like everybody's uncomfortable on left center back, but Lenny Euro seems like the better one out of the bunch. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Lenny Euro is right there on left center back for me, and right wing back unfortunately has to be occupied by Dalo, and I hope Dalo has been studying what Dorgu. He just needs to watch Dorgu, camera. That's all he needs to do. And we need Dalo that is going to be willing to run up and down the pitch with the same energy that Dorgu has. That way we can actually be successful, because we'll have moments when we try and catch Ipswich, like on the break or when they're sleeping, especially like how Ruben Amorim likes to coach our team to switch the ball from one side of the pitch to the other, like one wing back looking for another wing back. We haven't really seen that properly, and that consequence of it is Dallo not availing himself on the wings as much as he should as of late, and also Dorgu, he's doing his job on the left. So like we need to see more use of like that, switching the ball from one side of the pitch while we're attacking this side, and then we switch to the left side so that we actually create remember the first training session that we watched of Ruben Amorim? Them ideas we haven't even seen them again. This is crazy, man, how this season has turned out. But anyway, moving forward, big up to Broderick in the building. Yeah, please put your starting 11 in the chat, by the way. I'm curious how you think we should line up. In a few hours the lineup will be out, but I'm thinking obviously we will have a lot of the ball versus Ipswich. We should be the team with the most possession, so I don't mind putting Christian Eriksen in the midfield. Uncle Miro can rest. Uncle can sit on the bench with the kids. Riley Taylor and the lot. Sit down with Uncle and have a picnic on the bench. That's how I feel Uncle Casemiro should be. That's why I feel Casemiro should be. He should be babysitting duties today. So I need Ericsson. I need Ugarte in the midfield. I think Ugarte, he needs to continue. Like, he's scoring. Guys, do you know that was Ugate's fifth goal of his career at club level, his professional career at club level. So, yeah, the sixth one ain't coming anytime soon. But you never know with Man United. These things can change. Ikareng was asking the question: does Onana really have to be there? I saw that question, bro. It feels like, I mean, what's the alternative? You want to put Harrison? You want to put, because Tom Heaton is injured as far as I know. Bayendier is injured, so like we have nothing else. This is available 11. This is not best 11. This is not. This is just available 11. Um, I will look at. Yeah, we'll come to Star Lord's starting 11 real quick in a second. So, after Ugarte Ericsson, up front for me, we're gonna have to bring in what's his name? Ganacho. I liked how Ganacho um played, the impact that he had when he got subbed in for Casemiro. But we are in dire need of forwards, and this is the time for Ganacho to actually like also just kick on, because let's be honest, after in January, like he kind of like, he hasn't really like scored in a long time. I don't remember a Ganacho goal of recent memory. I don't remember the last game he scored in, but but you can still see he's trying his best as a player. He's trying his best, and I think this is the time. This is the time to start Ganacho. Or yeah, you start Ganacho. You have Bruno here, and then up front, is it Chido? Is it Zexi? Is it Chido or is it Zexi? Here's the thing: Hoyland has to sit. Hoyland has to be on the bench. He needs some thinking time. Send him to the picnic on the bench with Uncle Miro and Hoyland. That's how, and the kids. That's how it is. And then Xerxes, I think Xerxes' confidence needs to keep going. I wouldn't start Cheeto just yet, but I feel like this is the right game for a player like Xerxes to come and also like wake up his season, because it's been falling asleep, fam. You know? So yeah, that's how I feel like we should line up in a few hours. We will obviously see as we watch the game. But speaking of Zexi, there is this report that last week there was a team bonding night out, which was organized by Bruno, and Zexi, Ugarte, Delect, Mazraoui, Dorgu, and Heaven had to perform an initiation song. And sources say that Xerxes' R&B performance was impressive. We have a star at Manchester United, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Xerxes. I wonder which song he was singing.
With all my heart, I love United, and you don't see how you've torn my world apart, and I feel so slighted. We're poor in the league, and now I can't believe that of dreams. Just look how we've lost our way. It's like a nightmare on Elm Street, where 15 Glizzernomic strikes again, and I just don't know how it ends.
Well, 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 well.
Love that performance here. Afternoon, Pappy. Afternoon to you all. Right, so can we go back to your starting 11, who you would like to start? I do appreciate the opinion and I respect it, but I do think Obi deserves a chance to start. If you look here, Chido Obi should start because of the form he's been on. Look at that. Look at it. Doku, Ugarte.
What form has Cheeto been on? What are you talking about, Riley? What form is Riley talking about? Well, wait, what? No, Riley. Cheeto is actually, it's funny that you say this, but Ruben Amorim was unfair to Cheeto by bringing him on for 3 minutes, and then like everybody on the internet was saying, "Well, if Cheeto had had more time, I'm sure he would have done better than Hoyle and blah blah blah." And of course, he knows, like people. Well, anytime you're playing, you'll be compared with another player that plays a similar position as you, but when Cheeto came in the second time, like you could tell he was nervous, and I believe some of that nervousness was created by like what fans were saying, and it's just like we need Cheeto to not be what thinking too much about expectations. He just needs to be focused on football, and Riley might have a point that what, maybe it's not a bad idea to throw in Cheeto at the beginning and just let him like build some patterns with Bruno, Ganacho. They also need to understand how to play with him. You know, in a real Premier League setting. What else is there to? What are we going to lose? The league should be used as a training ground. Matter of fact, as long as we avoid relegation, the league needs to be used wisely. So if we don't lose anything, starting Cheeto. Riley was cooking until he stopped cooking when he said, Cheeto has been in form. But yeah, there is a point in there. Well, that was not me singing, that was Benidre singing that song, and it just was a fitting picture to just see our R&B star singing, dropping hits last week. Apparently, Ika says hopefully he'll be on song tonight as well, right? He better be on tune. Um, Quickly, Broderick says Onana, Mazraoui, Delict, Euro. Okay. Oh, no Maguire. No Maguire. Interesting, Broderick. And then he wants Ganacho, Ugarte, Bruno, Dorgu. Ericsson up front. Oh, Ericsson in the 10. Okay. And then Kobe in the 10, and then Jay-Z up front. Not bad, Not bad at all. I like that Ericsson is in the 10, but I feel like for me, this game, Ipswich shouldn't be too much trouble for us. But I hear you. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. That's not a bad lineup at all. Let me see. Starlord said my 11 would be Onana, Euro, Delict, Mazraoui. No love for Maguire in the house. What? Dallo, Dorgu makes sense. We agree. Bruno and Ugarte pairing in the middle. Okay, all right. And then Ganacho, Xerxes, and Cheeto up. Star Lord really wants to start Cheeto. Riley wants to start Cheeto. Big up, young puppy.
Big up yourself, my boy.
Are you starting Cheeto? What?
Am I gonna start Cheetah?
Yeah.
Um, sure, why not?
You
Who
don't
else to
care
be
that
here
he's.
that actually school like with me personally, it
Yeah.
could be a bad take, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Xerxes plays like a midfielder in a striker position. Why do I want that as a striker when I need goals? Cheetah,
Mhm.
just give him the chance. I obviously he hasn't proved anything, but give him
Mm.
the chance. What else do we have? A 72
Right.
million striker that don't score goals. Yeah, start him. Start Cheetah.
Cheeto's starting. I. Even Riley as well. Let's look at Will. Will says Bind Binder's injured. Will.
Why people keep saying, yeah, it's been like that since week one. Has been injured. That's been like calling his name.
Will says I don't care if he's injured, bro. Like even he'll have put a
Nah,
bandage
hey,
on
wait.
and
To
get
be
on the
fair,
pitch.
injured Bando would probably be fucking better than Anana. Sorry for the language, but
That is hilarious. That's hilarious. So yeah, all right. Well, he then Mazraoui Delict Dorgu, Dalo. Okay, all right. People are avoiding Maguire, bro. What? What? Do you think Maguire is a calamity, like bro is saying here?
I mean, what else do we have at this point? I
I
could see
mean,
where he would
it's
say
it's
it, but it's
delict.
like,
It's delict in there. Euro
hey,
delict Mazraoui. That's what most people are saying. I don't know. It's
uh, yeah, I I could see why, but I feel like Euro is gonna start in that, isn't it?
Yeah, Euro for sure. Okay, okay, but I like the starting lineup, the forward line, Bruno Ganacho and Chido will probably be our strongest forwards, honestly. Um, but yeah, I believe like bring Tito in, the game is a little bit stretched, like the defenders are a little tired, and you set him up for success that way. When you start him against grown men at the beginning that are everybody's fresh, it makes it very difficult. It makes it very difficult. Yeah, but anyway, did you see young puppy? Did you see? Are you there? By the way, all good if
Yeah,
you're.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm
But
here.
did you see the stuff about Jude Bellingham's
Girlfriend? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. There's a
Any
few things I've seen, but Lord have mercy.
any thoughts on that? Like it's yeah. Lord have mercy is the
It's not
right
the
word.
first football in the last 2 weeks to be named under these. I don't even know what to call these females. To be honest,
Right? The thing that's
demons,
bro,
demons,
the
just straight
thing
up
that's
demons.
the thing that's really blowing the internet is
They had a whole
is
video of
is
everybody.
how the mom is looking at her. This picture has gone so viral. That like mom knows she's gotta give her the Hakimi treatment, man.
Yeah, that's hilarious right there. I don't know what's up with these ballers. You got what's his name, Brandon Johnson,
bro.
who I'm
Yeah,
with a girl that yeah. No, Bellingham. I expected better from Bellingham. As a light
right.
skinned brother myself, like, I expect
If Neymar is following a girl on Instagram, it's trouble. But anyway, whatever. Well,
Neymar has to just get off his sister. Whereas but
yeah,
his sister too much and really is injured around her birthday.
man. Yo, Riley, did you finish everything that you wanted to say about my lineup? Your thoughts on it, like in terms of
Um, except the fact there's only two appearances for Obi, so he does deserve to have a look at it. Only two appearances from the player himself. So, and then as you said a
so
few
what's that
minutes
got to
ago,
do with anything, Riley? What do you mean?
well,
Only
Pappy, it's gonna come on to what you've said in a few minutes ago. Obi came on 3 minutes before time in one match. He doesn't deserve that. He deserves to start. Look,
Mm,
look at it.
I hear you. I hear you.
Hey, one
Uh,
sec. I'm gonna join in later on if you got a show going on during the game.
oh,
I'll
for
just
sure, for sure, for sure,
all
for
right,
sure. Yeah. Now we'll be
good.
there for the watch along. Big up, young puppy. Enjoy
Yes, we
snow.
got the show.
Are you out in the snow?
I'm heading to the snow now.
Nice. Have fun
Good.
out there, bro.
Yes, bro.
Peace. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, Riley, is that you want to put Cheeto when he's when the other players are tired. That's the best way to set him up for success. For me, that's how I look at it. But
Yeah.
you okay, here's what I'm gonna do with this lineup. I think to improve it, I'll put Bruno here and then Ericsson there, and then we're really gonna cook. This actually looks more dangerous. And I hear it, people don't trust Maguire, but I think Maguire
Improved
is
in form.
yeah, Maguire is doing his job. So let Maguire play. In my opinion, you gotta just let him do his thing. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, Riley, what's the update on women's football?
But before we come to that, 5 hours ago, Simon Stone from the BBC reports that Manchester United, listen to this, are set to play 2 postseason games in Malaysia and Hong Kong immediately after the Premier League finishes in May.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, happy birthday to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer from all of us here. Do you know what? Trophies and wins galore for this manager. Trust me when I say this, all right? I mean, if you look at it,
What do you mean when you say that, Riley? Yeah. Or are you wishing him to win more? Like what? What do you mean?
A very happy birthday to one of the best Manchester
I
United
understood that part.
players of all time. I mean, for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to be here today is incredible. I mean, he has won trophies both as a player, 6 Premier League titles as Manchester United, won the treble in 98-99, which included the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, scored the winning goal for United in added time against Bayern Munich in the 1999 Champions League final, and scored 4 goals in the Premier League match against Nottingham Forest in 1999. But that's where it doesn't end. He led Molde to their first league title in 100 years in his first season as manager in 2010. Led Molde to the Norwegian Cup title the following season and led Manchester United to a second place finish in the 2020-21 season. So, what a legend Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is, leaving a career behind it and all as well. And happy birthday to the great legend today.
Nice tribute there for Ole. I had to allow it, Riley. Good job. So yeah. Well, let's wish him luck in his You know, Will says you are my hey, yes. My only sauce guy. You make me happy when skies are gray. Oh, Alajira is Evan dear. Please don't take my sauce guy away. Great song there, Will. Great song. That's 100%. He's given us important memories for our club. So big up to him. So yeah. I also wanted to say that guys, we'll be there for the watch along later. So we're gonna make it a very long show. So yeah. That's why I was asking if you have any updates on
Oh yes, I do actually.
women's
An
football.
Australian radio presenter has left the network after comments made about the country's women's football team.
Hold on. Start that again, by the way. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, by the way.
Here we go.
Yeah, go
An
ahead.
Australian radio presenter has left their network after comments made about the country's women's football team, which has been branded as misogynist and disrespectful. Listen to this. It's going to create more fury on here than ever before. Marty Sheargold said on nationwide radio station Triple M that the Matildas players reminded him of Year 10 girls and implied that their matches were boring. He apologised early on Wednesday and was due to be back on air, but did not appear in his usual slots. Now, Southern Cross Austereo, the parent company of Triple M, later said Sheargold and the station have agreed to mutually part ways. Sheargold said that he fully understands the gravity of his remarks and would like to sincerely apologise to the Matildas and the broader organisation. The company said that it takes its responsibilities to listeners, shareholders, and clients seriously, and its programming should align with the standards and expectations of its audience. Right now, it's clear this is the moment for reflection and review. Triple M and the wider SCA network will continue to take all necessary steps to support staff. Well, I do find it really wrong with Marty Sheargold for what he said about the Matildas. If you haven't seen a clip of it yet, go on, check it out. It's going to make you furious ever before. Trust me.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for mentioning that, Riley. And big up yourself. And yeah, let me just say also, from yesterday's conversation about Jose Mourinho, Drogba has come out and defended Jose Mourinho, by the way. So yeah, this conversation I think is gonna keep on going until we hear what Galatasaray's investigation and allegations, like how the court like actually handled that. Because yeah,
Oh,
I'm a little bit like looking at that one with a curious eye, saying, why would somebody really make the judgment that Mourinho is racist or made racist remarks? But anyway, that's all I
there
want to
you
say
go.
on that.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
people, Liverpool manager Arne Slot has been given a 2 games touchline ban. He was
Yes.
dismissed for approaching referee Michael Oliver on the pitch after the 2-2 draw at Goodison Park on February the 12th. He will miss the league leaders' home game with Newcastle Wednesday. And if it's in Southampton on the 8th of March, he can be on the touchline for the Champions League last 16 Thursday tie with Paris Saint-Germain. On the 5th of March, he was also fined, listen to this, £70,000 by the Independent Football Association Commission after accepting the charge.
You know what? Like, I don't believe like this is justified because he just did a strong handshake, but you know what? I think it's a little too harsh. It's a little too harsh. So
A little bit too harsh. Wonder what you think in the comments below. Do
it,
get involved.
yeah, maybe he said something. But as long like that we didn't hear. You know what I mean? So I don't really get why he would be given a 2-match ban and fined money like that. But whatever. He's a Scouser. I don't care about him.
It's getting what he's deserved.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, big up yourselves. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll be here later on for the watch along. So peace.